So we are going to learn what is power, authority and responsibility. What is meant by power, what is meant by authority, what is meant by responsibility, and very easy to understand this chapter is we already learned in the leadership theory, that is power sources that give the power to the leaders, right? There are many sources, same theory applying here, how one person getting the power, right? It may be legitimate power, it may be expert power, it may be personal power, it may be resource power, right? So negative power, for example, negative power also there. So it means coercive power. Coercive power means we are punishing the people and get the works done. So power is the ability. Power is the feature, one of the ability, one of my ability that can be used to get works done, right? If accountant has been given the authority to prepare the financial statement. To prepare the financial statement, she or he wants the correct general ledger updation. So he has the power to coordinate subordinate to get the works done. But HR manager does not have the power to coordinate accounts assistant, accounts department personnel. So he has the authority. So authority give the power. So authority is you can access to your staff. That is power. Automatically that accounts assistant, accounts executive will definitely give the respect to accountant. Unless otherwise, if you not giving the respect to accountant will definitely report about him to the finance director or finance manager. So automatically power come to accountant. Accountant is looking after the accounting personnel, and accountant is measure the performance of the accounts assistant, accountant, account executive and account assistants, right? Then authority is the so power. So is related to position power. It means if authority is given to one person, right, it will automatically give the power to that person. For example, normally finance director and director position are given the authority to sign the checks. It means they have the authority to sign the checks, payment checks. So before signing that check, right, they should have to understand what purpose this check is written. So they can ask finance manager or accountant, so what purpose you write the check? So authority is given to him to sign the check. So writing the check and keeping the table of the director, then when he sign the check, he have the power to question over that. That's why authority giving the power. That power is used to ask about the that event or transaction, right? Before I satisfy that authority, right? That's why it's related to position power. It is the right to take certain decision within certain boundaries, right? For authority is given to one person, that person have the, so sometimes you can see in some office also staff only in the door, right? So authority of the authorities, staff only access to that room, staff only access to that place. So that room is the limited area. So it's the boundary. So staff has the access, right? That means authority, right? The responsibility is the obligation. Responsibility, duty, role, other obligation. It should be. It is not a power or authority. You have to satisfy in order to meet the requirement of the organization, right? Responsibility, good example is HR manager is responsibility to recruit the correct person to the respective departments works. So he has the responsibility to his task is recruiting the person, right? So his responsibility is taking the correct person, is responsible. Duty automatically become the responsibility task, task and work that is required by that work's position. Accountant's responsibility is different, HR manager responsibility different, and also you don't need to buy this definition, right? In the MCQ paper, the same definition will not become. It's come in different way. Sometimes responsibility may be saying one person giving the Mr. X has to finish this work within the 10 days. So it has been required by this appointment letter. In appointment letter also, in accountant's appointment letter also saying you have to report the financial statement to the board of directors before every 20th day of subsequent month. So it's a responsibility. So that is given the case and asking what is this? This is power, authority, or responsibility? It is responsibility. Right? Then power, we already learned this, right? Physical power is the power of superior force. Physical power means in the physically we are power. It means in a Second World War, Germany was power. So there are forces, there are army forces. So all three forces are power. The physical power. It's coming from our body, right? If you saying bodybuilder, if you saying one wrestling player, he has the power, right? If you saying a cricket player, if one cricket player is playing 6 hours in a ground, so he has the power. So physically he is power. But can we play for 6 hours in a ground continuously? Right? It's not like a road cricket. If you are betting and you getting out, so next time you will have the betting within 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But in ground cricket, right, in international cricket, right, so only you getting the one time betting chance. If you out, you will go to the pavilion and you have to wait until the fields come. Field bowling time comes. The bowling time comes, you have to again 3 hours just staying at the fielding. So batsman, if you out at the first ball, next 6 hours he is just idle, only fielder, becoming a fielder after that. So he has the power, physically, mentally, he has the power to work in that environment. That is physical power. Then resource power, if you have the more resources, if you want to, I already explained this, companies having the more cash means company has the more cash power. So it's the resources, right? If you have the more human beings, more employees to work in your company, so you are stable in the employees, no staff turnover is there, so you have the good staff with you. So resource power. Coercive power means punishment, to making the punishment and get the works done, right? If you one day leave taken by the employee, no pay, it's a punishment, so no one will get the leave. So reward power, so we are giving the reward and getting the works done, right? Then position power, legitimate power, if you have the knowledge, if you have the experience. Legitimate means you will have the knowledge, you will have the paper qualification, that is mean legitimate power, right? Position power also same thing. The expert power, you will expert in one area, so on that area no one will challenge you, right? If I am expert in tax area, if tax consultant come and ask me and he saying something, he say something different, but I think, so I will check what he saying with the tax guidance and tax act. So I will find out whether he is wrong or right. So I am actually already expert in the tax, so I know what he is saying. So expert is giving the power, right? The reference power, the power is the personal qualities of the individual. It's like a great man leadership. So leaders are born, right? Not trained, right? Good example is our former president Mahinda Rajapaksa. If you seeing him, normally people are attracted by him. He does not want to talk, right? He has the power from his family background. Normally he has the power. Many people are, if you normally seeing he is the president. We have seen many presidents in Sri Lanka, but if you see him, we normally having the respect, and we normally having the some of respect over him, right? Even though we hate or like, if he comes to our road, definitely everyone will go and shake the hand. He has that power. It means he normally have the very socially, very interpersonal person. He's easy. He's smiling and he talking in a kind way. So normally every people like him, right? If he doing the bad or good to the economy, it doesn't matter, right? If he good at talking, if he good smiling and keeping the person who are meeting you or who are in front of you, who are working with you happy, right? It's normally he has the power. That is reference power automatically come in their behavior, right? That power Mr. Mahindra Rajapaksa says, right? So normally individuals are Barack Obama also same thing. USA, we have never seen a president like him. He's very sportive president, and he's very simple. He's showing I am simple. He's showing I am a sportive president, but we don't know actually what is behind the camera. From the camera we know he is good. Behind the camera we don't know, right? That is reference power. We normally creation within us, right? This power, right? Individual power. These are practically we have. Normally you take you. What is your power? What is my power? I am lecturing here. What is my power? So what is your power? Just think about the around you. Persons are around you. Then you can easily understand what your father is the power. Definitely your father is the cozy power. If you are doing anything wrong, definitely you will be hit by the father, right? What is your mother having the power? What is your mother having the power? Normally mothers are not legitimate power. They are not studying more and they stop the college and they marrying with a guy and becoming a mother. So actually what is their power? To make the control the children. Very easy. I now explain the reference power, right? So mother showing is a love to us. So normally we are controlled. We are controlled by her. That is the negative power. This used for dispute attitudes and behavior. Stop things from happening. It's like this negative power. If anything going wrong, we are going to stop. We don't consider what is the impact of stopping that. So for example, if an accountant, it's a chartered accountant, we said him you can't take the more than 4 leaves in a month. But if you unfortunately took the leave for uncertain circumstances, so we just terminate him. We don't know what impact going to be happen in after that. So that is negative power, right? Then power center. Power center means degree of the power which people exercise and the type of the power they are able to exploit. Differs depending in part of their position in the organization hierarchy. Power center means power center means take board of director. Board of director position is the power center. That power is different to managerial level. So managerial level also power center. Power center means what are the powers they have over the operation, over the organization. That is in written also there. So that is power center. That is differ based on the company's ability. Companies to company it will be differ, right? The senior management, I told that senior management and middle managers and interest group. Then department power. These are the power. Senior management having the more power over the company. I already told that senior manager, middle manager, interest group. Senior manager have the power. They are taking the decision over the company. So normally they have the full power over the company. If you want to sell one plant, one building, they can decide and sell it, right? Middle manager, delegated power. Middle management are given the delegated power. Some power are given to middle manager by the senior management. Middle management can be given like this. Finance manager, we are giving the finance manager, you are allowed, you are authority to give the leaves for your subordinate. You don't need to ask us, right? So that works, the small works, no? So you also know how leave can be allocated, so you can do. So finance manager, don't think finance manager is small guy. Finance manager also more than 50 years old person, then 40 years old person, also ACA, FCA, he has a more qualification, he also equal to finance director position, but he was not selected as a director, right? He was the matured person and very old person working as a finance manager in many companies, and matured person are working, and legitimate person should be a chartered accountant, should be a CIMA accountant, should be ACC accountant, and should be a graduate also. There are many things which only chartered accountant can be a finance manager in many companies, right? He should have the 2-3 qualification and the university degree qualification and MBA qualification, then he will become the finance manager. After that, one day we can become a finance director if shareholder likes him, his works. Shareholder can allocate him to finance director, so director position. So until that, he will be equal to finance director in the qualification side, right? Not the power side. So he know the knowledge. He has the knowledge to coordinate the people, right? That's why delegating power, giving the power to delegating power means giving the power, right? Authority is given, right? It will give the power. That is why middle managers having the power. They will give you can decide your staff salary. They will definitely decide reasonably. They will not decide the accounts assistant salary as the 50,000 or 60,000. Definitely 18 to 25,000, right? So they know. Even though they decide that once after check is written by signed by the director, when director will see the finance manager works through this. The finance reports are seen by the directors, so directors can identify what faults done by finance manager. So he is normally protected, right? Stricted to work under the power given by the finance directors, given by the senior management, right? So interest group means so we know senior management, middle manager, then middle manager control the subordinate. Next, interest group means customers, suppliers, then government, then community, then employee unions. So those people also having the power, right? If customer in Sri Lanka, definitely we have to give the 6 months warranty. Even though warranty card is not given, if bill is given, 6 months warranty normally given as per the Sri Lankan normal law. It has been passed, it has been already there. Many people don't know about that. So if you have the bill, even though no warranty card and no guarantee card, you has been given. It is assumed you has been given the 5-6 months warranty that. So customer having the power on that. Customer will come and say, if that product is defect, customer will come and say I have to change it. That shop guy or company person will say no, we have not given the warranty. It's one-off sale, so you can't come again. Then customer will go to the government office, that is consumer department, and say that it's a problem. Consumer department will spend all the money on behalf of the customer from the government, right? Then recover all the money from the company. After case finishes, definitely government will win the case if original bill is there. So before that, the government personnels will go and meet that shop owner or that's company personnel and ask, tell about this law. This law is available. Please, you concern this law. Definitely, we will win the law. We will win the case. After we win the case, all the expense spent by us on the lawyer fee, court fee, travel, transport, sometime medical fee also sometime taken. Because if customer bought the phone was broken, physically, mentally customer will upset, and they will get the medical certificate, right? It may be lie or it may be true or lie, but that is also they will do. They punish the owners, punish the shops. Then the automatically case are not going. Many cases are not going on that. So automatically shop owner or company will agree about that. Give the product. The one time product is given again. If after 2 months, if broken, so if a new product is given, another 4 months we have to wait. If within another 4 months it's broken, again we have to replace until that 6 months finish from the first sale. So warranty is there, right? So normally is there. If you are also having that problem, don't afraid, call that's government department, then you can also take that, right? Even though in Peta Market main street, in Malvatta Road also you are buying there some shoes, right? So normal local shoes you are buying, but take the bills. Take the bills, you can put the case, right? Then departmental power. Departmental power, I already told that departmentalized in 5 ways we are departmentalized. Based on functional basis. Then functional basis, then metrics basis. There are 5 bases there. Functional basis, geographical basis, product basis, brand basis, and metrics basis. Based on this, we are delegating the power. Those are the power center, right? Very easiest syllabus is this organization structure. We know what is the power, what is the responsibility, what is the authority, but we don't know about the theoretical way, right? The authority having the, right? Authority, there are Max Weber proposed 3 ways in which manager exercise what he called legitimate power. I told legitimate power will be there, but how this legitimate power will be given authority? Charismatic authority arises from the personality of the leader and his or her ability to inspire devotion through, for example, sensitivity, heroism, or example, right? Sensitivity or heroism. He will become a hero. Hero means who is hero? Hero means he is sacrificing himself for people. He is sacrificing himself for getting the getting things to done in better way. That is heroism. Right? Normally you will become a hero if you work for the company. So automatically he will have the legitimate power, right? The traditional authority rests in established belief in importance of immemorial tradition and status of conference. The rational legal authority arises from the working except nominative rules such as the found organization democratic governments. Traditional authority means normally we are giving authority chartered accountant, one person, we are recruiting a finance manager, right? We are taking the chartered accountant, right? One person coming with the only qualification of chartered accountancy, one person coming in qualification of chartered accountancy and the MBA, but we are not seeing their behavior. We are seeing okay, this second person is qualified than first person, but maybe first person is better ability, better heroism in the works. Second person may be a lazy person, but based on his qualification we are doing. That is traditional method. So normally we follow in that, right? The legal authority arises from working of accepted normative rule. You should understand what is normative rule first, right? Normative means driving standard or norm, especially of behavior. It's a normally personal, even though they having the heroism, they having the legitimate, even though heroism having, legitimate having, but their personal character is not good. Personally their behavior. I already taken the example. So Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa having good ability to talk to the people, smiling and people attracted more. If he attracted, that is rational legal, right? Their behavior, they are good at behavior, right? The line and staff authority, we already learned about that. Line authority means we have the power, authority to coordinate our subordinate. Finance manager have the coordinate the accounts assistant, accounts executive, accountant, right? Staff authority means HR manager having the authority to take the information from all the staff. HR manager responsible for each department, but he has the authority. If there any problem comes in a payroll system or any HR management information, right? You can take the any employees and ask about the problem. So career development is there, no? So career development is there. So even though exam, if you pass the exam, you are working in the finance department. If you pass the exam, finance HR manager has the authority to take the results from you. So he has the authority. That is staff authority, right? Then functional authority giving the authority to the, this we already learned, right? It's given in different way. So here line authority, staff authority, functional authority. Functional authority, function wise we authority. The HR manager authorized only to coordinate the his work. What is his work? Looking after his department. Second one, that is line authority. Second one, he can go for the staff in the other department also. That is also his authority, right? So functional authority, many times we can easily say that is hybrid, mixed authority. Normally we are saying hybrid authority, mixed authority for functional authority. We have the authority over our staff and we have the authority over the other staff, right? Right. Then I told that we have to delegate the our authority to our power. The senior manager delegate the power to the middle manager, right? Delegate the power to middle manager means we are giving the whereby superior gives the subordinate part of ISO an authority to make decision, right? For middle manager subordinate for the senior manager. Think like that, right? It's like a hierarchy. Middle managers, senior management subordinates are middle managers. Middle managers subordinates are technical managers. Technical managers subordinates are staff working in the line staff. So how this delegation can be given, right? First one, we have to specify the performance goals and standard expected of the subordinate, keeping in mind his or level of expertise. We have to give them the authority that is they can bear, right? Can we give the authority to accounts assistant to approve the leaves for their colleagues? He will not be neutral. So we have to specify the performance. We have to see his limit, his boundary, his expertise, his position first. Then we have to give the what you can do for this. If your staff take the leave. So before finance manager given the authority to give the leaves for his staff, first thing he has to take the authority from the sign from the accountant. Accountant only knows what accounts assistant job works tomorrow. So we have to send accounts assistant to them. So he or she will see, accountant will see, okay, tomorrow he has no work, so I can approve the works. If I approve the works, no works, so we can approve the leave. So it can be given to finance manager, approved and sent to the HR manager. HR manager after that copy to the board of director. That is his responsibility. Any reference, any correspondence come to the HR manager will be finally going to the board of director. It's normally happening, right? They are subordinate with HR manager, finance manager subordinate for the senior manager. Normally senior manager has to be informed that, After that, we have to allocate the resource. Even the authority is given, resources should be given. We are saying there's a marketing manager to we are saying you have the authority to sell the 10, right, 10 items in our head office shop, right. Normally we are supplying to supermarket or somewhere else, right. Normally we are introducing that if you want to make the sales in a head office sales also there are in some companies. You can open a shop and you can put the sales and you can make some sales, right. So authority is given, power is given, but no staff given for work in shop. We have to give the staff, we have to give the place for open the shop, that is allocate the resources and authority. Then next, if you give that authority to one person, we also giving the authority, you can give your some works to your subordinate. That is also, if I am accountant, I am responsible to prepare the financial report. I will have the authority to whom I have to give the bank reconciliation part, to whom I have to give the check writing part, whom I have to give the sales entry part, journal entry part, then monthly accounts part, who I can select and give. That is power given. In written, you will be given authority, accountant will be given authority, you are authority to prepare the financial statement from today. No need finance manager, you can prepare. Finance manager work given to him and authority is given. So he also given authority, you can use any staff in your subordinate, any staff from your department, and you can get work done, right. And maintain and after that we have to maintain the performance, we have to maintain the contact, we have to see is actually following that, we have to see is there any problem come to him or her, right. That is we have to see definitely. Then barriers to delegation of the authority, manager reluctance. That means senior manager, even though given the authority, sometimes they don't want to do that by that person. Just giving you take the authority. I also experienced that one of the client has been given the authority to prepare the some report, right, the job report, job production is there, job report prepared. So I have authority to use any staff there, but each and every month I am sending the email, right, but no reply coming, no comments coming. Then after that, after 5 or 6 months, I stopped to send the email. Again no reply comes, because that person also preparing the job report, he giving the power to prepare the report, he also did. So duplicate work. So they are reluctant, they are giving the power, they are don't trust us. That's a mean, right. Then fear or loss of importance, they delegate the decision to subordinate. If a check is signed by the finance director, if it is given to the finance manager, he may misuse, right. So he may misuse and he may think the check signed part is very simple part, I will do and I can take the any cash, so he can misuse that. So he don't know what is the importance of keeping this confidentiality. Then loss of control over decision, right. So we delegating the power to everyone, so everyone will decide the different decision. So HR manager also we given the power, so finance director also we given the power. Finance director will decide one thing, HR manager will decide one thing, but finally I am the chairman. If I am taking the decision on the finance department, HR department, I will balance both. But if you delegate the power, they don't think about the other department, they will take the decision over them. So after that also I can't take the power. If you take the power, they will definitely fed up. Given the power and take the power, then sometime that experienced person will go out. That's a problem, right. The mutual distrust between the manager and subordinate. Then fear exposure or shortcomings if the subordinate perform better than the manager may have. If you give the power to prepare the power, we are giving the power to the finance manager, right. So we take the directors one work and give the manager. So one day the finance manager will expert in that work. So finance director will be threatened by him, right? We are saying finance director did this work for last 5 days, but only 1 year he started to take this work, but better than finance director, he doing better. So other directors will decide, please take him as a finance director. Finance director will be threatened and can be removed. Problems come and removed. Maybe it's happen. I have seen these problems in companies. The unmotivated subordinate may be unwilling to accept the delegator. That's happening in many companies. Even though you are given the finance manager may be given the check signing part. Sometimes he is afraid to take that. So I don't need to take the check signing part. It's a big problem. So unwilling. So we can't delegate the power. Even though they don't like to take, we can't delegate the power. Right? Very, very simple subject. So you don't think this will be asked the very complex questions. Very simple questions asked. At least I think this in this organizational structure, at least 2 or 3 questions will be asked. Simple question will be asked. Only 2 or 3 in my view. Because 4 subjects having the 20 marks, right? 4 subjects having the more content. So organization structure is having the very small content. So you can easily score on this this part. So I finished this chapter. Thank you.